In this video, I'm gonna make an edible chocolate Youtooz figure as well as a Youtooz figure candle. So if you wanna see how I did that, watch till the end. Now let's get started. Quick announcement before we start. I've just launched the first episode of a Youtooz series made with Youtooz figures. The figures are animated, they are talking, a lot of community members are participating in this project, and we've already started to work on episode 2, which is gonna be even crazier than the first one. I really like how it came out, and that's why I suggest watching it. You have the link in the description. Now let's get back to the video. Alright, back to the video. The first thing that we need to do is to get a mold where we will put chocolate or wax, and to do that the best way is to just get some special silicone made for this kind of thing. So that's what I did. No, that was actually a failed attempt. I pretty much put too much hardener and ruined like 60% of the silicone that I had. So now with 40% remaining, which is not enough for a full mold, I tried it again with the proper amount of hardener, of course, and succeeded at least in making the mold. And after letting this 24 hours to harden, we are ready to slice the silicone in half and get the figure back. Now, if you're wondering if the figure survived, I can tell you that it did, with just very little scratches, but honestly, it was much better than expected, and the silicone didn't stick to the figure at all. Here you can see the two halves of the mold. It's definitely very bad, since again I didn't have enough silicone to fill it all the way up, and that's why the head is just a layer on top of the figure and not fully covered. And it also has a bunch of air bubbles, so it's definitely not the greatest thing ever. It could have been done much better, but it was good enough to make something out of it, so here we are. Now my plan was to just melt some chocolate and pour it through the holes that were basically his feet. But after the chocolate melted, I realized that it's not thin enough for pouring it through the holes. So I just put it on both sides and then stuck them together. Gave it a little shake to make it bind together inside and put it in the fridge. And we failed. From what I can see in the mold, the chocolate didn't stick to the edges and it pretty much just fell to one side. That's obviously because of the chocolate. So I decided to try again with Nutella this time around. Since I didn't have to melt it or anything, I just put it on both sides as I did earlier, stuck them together and put it in the freezer. And here we are with another failure. Although this one was much better, cause at least I could get some shots with the head, and I guess we could say it was a success for the head. I could definitely eat that, but I decided not to since the silicone was not listed as food grade. That's why I might do another video in the future with food grade silicone and making the chocolate proper. Let me know if you wanna see that in the comments. Alright, I was very tired of failing with chocolate, so I decided to move on to wax. So I just bought a lot of candles and put all the wax in a bowl and then melted it. and very precisely pouring it into the mold. After so many fails, I didn't expect anything cool to happen, but the head actually turned out decent and I took it away. Here are some photos of it. The body was kinda broken and similar to the chocolate thingy, so yeah, maybe we could try again in the future with other figures that are simpler. I really wanted to get a chocolate figure and I tried it again, but it was another fail, so here's just a montage of me preparing it. And with that, the video is over. I had a lot of fun making this video, and if you like it as well, I will definitely get more silicone and make more figures, try to figure out something for the chocolate Youtooz, and make other things like colored wax, crayons, soap, even plaster maybe. So give me your feedback in the comments. With that being said, thank you all for watching, see you next time.